Hey everybody, welcome back. For those of you who are new, we're getting this kit car and we're mounting it with the Tesla motor. In order to do that, we had to modify the frame, so we're just about done modifying and then it'll be time to paint. Okay, back here at the rear of the car, working on the rear battery box. I have this, I guess I'll call it the top, that can basically come and slide down over all this. The only thing that I didn't like is that these kind of vertical members are somewhat flexible, so you could flex them in to put it on. And anyway, so what I'm doing is I'm just gonna weld kind of a cross member and a back member and a cross member. So I've got this one tacked in place, and I'll do kind of again one here, because right now these are kind of little, I don't know, splayed outward. So I'm gonna cinch those up and weld on those sides. Yeah, I think that'll be it. Okay, got the additional pieces welded on and on the side as well. And so now it just sits on, the top can just sit on and come off. Before, they kind of had to be flexed in or out. So that all looks good, and I think we're getting really ready to paint. I'll go over it one more time, just make sure I'm not missing anything. All right, here's one of the sides welded. Again, it's just challenging kind of in and around all the steel. So, but I think we got it pretty good. All right, I'm back here in CAD. Just thought I'd show the kind of some analyses for the stress and displacement, factor of safety for the current frame that I've got. Some questions about kind of some of the long tubes and if I need to brace it. I'm gonna brace it either way, but just wanted to show people kind of what we're looking at. Basically just how the stress and how things load up. So the stress plot, this kind of just highlights kind of where the most stress occurs. So right now I've just got at each kind of bar for the motor mounts, there's 8. It's 500 pounds in the upward direction. So like if you had a big bump or something in the back, this is kind of where the stress happens. So again, this is the main bar here that was already here. This is the bar that goes up that was already here. This is the bar that goes across that was already here. So really the new ones I'm adding don't see a lot of stress in that direction. So this one maybe sees the most. Again, so maybe I'll put a brace across there. But with all that being said, it's not a lot as far as how close we are to the edge. It's not like we're close to having any issues. I'll quickly switch to the displacement plot. So this one shows here that essentially it'll displace up. You can see it kind of, the whole thing just kind of cantilevers. But again, not by a large portion. And then the factor of safety. All right, here's the factor of safety. So it doesn't give me any, anyways, the scale's kind of screwy, but there's not any spots that it's concerned about as far as factor of safety. So I'll go ahead and change these, the forces kind of from this vertical force. I'll do some like cornering or accelerating braking just to show that as well. All right, we got this one ready for kind of a horizontal, I guess like a cornering load. Again, same load, 500 pounds at each point, which seems ridiculous. I don't know how we could generate that, but did it nonetheless. So this is factor of safety. I guess you can't even see, but over here, should have shown this before, but here it says minimum factor of safety based on your material is 2,060. So I think that's a good factor of safety. Again, I never know quite how much to trust, but you gotta start somewhere. So this is the displacement. So anyway, the displacement, it's being kind of pushed this way, and Yeah, I was gonna say nothing's going very far. Looks really good, kind of left to right. We'll go ahead and do the stress now. All right, here's the stress. And again, in kind of a horizontal cornering sort of application. So again, here on the main crossbar, I guess I'll call it, you see the most stress kind of there. And then a little bit here. But again, these are all well, like way over what it needs to be, but this just kind of shows where the high stress points are. So if we needed to add any other bracing. So I am planning to add a brace kind of from here to here. That should help. But like I said, I don't think any of it needs it, but it just seems like it should. So, and again, don't know how much to trust the program. So I'll go ahead and do acceleration next. Okay, this one is for acceleration. This is the factor of safety, and now this one is the stress. So again, stress-wise, you get just a little bit of right here on the very top. That's where you get a little bit of stress. And then we'll go over to displacement. Oh, one other thing I did is the factor of safety that was 2,000 or something, that wasn't correct, so went back and fixed it. It still says we're at a factor of safety of above 5, but anyway, this is now the displacement. So again, we get the most displacement kind of here on these back ones. So yeah, but anyways, that's kind of running through all the displacement, the forces, the stresses, and the factor of safety. All right, after review, a couple of things I need to do before I paint the rest of the frame. One is I need to do some triangulation, some cross braces and stuff. So I want to bring one maybe from here over to here, or maybe from there over to there. I haven't decided yet. The other thing is I want to just build a little tiny piece from here to here, because this whole top part is just kind of, anyways, it's welded to the base, but up here it's just there. So one piece from here to here, and then again on the other side. I'll look for some other triangulations. I don't know if I want to just do a little piece in between here, or maybe better down here. Anyway, so I'll look at a couple other places. Okay, I'm painting some of the bottom surfaces that once they're welded can't get to. So just want to make sure there's not kind of just the raw steel. And then with the leftovers, I just kind of sprayed the inside of this top cover. And still got some more welding to do before I kind of paint the frame. Okay, so I cut a piece here. Again, these complex angles are killing me, but I think I got it pretty close. I got some jack stands here and here just to maintain position. So when things heat up, I don't want things to kind of pull or push or. So I'll go ahead and clean up this side and then get it welded. Okay, here it is all welded. Pretty pleased, I think. It's just really challenging kind of trying to weld around everything. I grounded it one time here. The other thing is it's just really tight, like under here, so I'm not sure how well I welded under there, but anyway, there it is. We'll do the other side, and I've got a couple other spots where I want to weld this guy to the frame, and I don't know, we're getting close. All right, I got this other piece here ready to go. So again, got some really good cuts. Go ahead and get it welded up. All right, got this other one welded up. Again, challenging just space-wise, trying to get the get it all welded where it needs to go. But I think we got it there. So I'll do a couple other, like I said, little cross braces. One between here and here. I don't know, it just seems like I want one here to here, but I don't know that I need one. May do one anyway. Yeah, let me know in the comments if you think I need to, add an extra brace anywhere. All right, I got this little support here welded on. Just kind of joins those two. Mostly this is for the battery box, but it should also help a little bit for this guy. We'll make one for the other side, and again, we'll look for other places to do some cross bracing. All right, here's the other side, all done. All right, I'm starting with a couple of the just little brace structures here and there. So this is the first one I'm gonna do. So I'll do it on both sides, and then thinking maybe, again, one in the back, and again, maybe one from here to here or something. I don't know. I'm gonna keep looking around. Let me know if you see any other places that I should brace. All right, I've got this one all cut and made. Again, I think it fits really well. Well, it's got this one. And so I'll go ahead and weld those ones up. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. Got the passenger side one done, kind of there and there. Again, just such tight quarters, I don't have any room to kind of go behind and underneath, but we did it. So we'll go ahead and do the other side. Okay, so got this one welded on as well as this one. So I think that does it for like here forward. I mean, got a nice supported through here and here. This is supported across here. So this all seems like it's really rigid and solid. I'll take maybe one more look at the back here, see if I want to, you know, do anything here. But yeah, other than that, I think we're getting close to paint. Here I am at the back of the car. My thought was just to add a couple more braces there and there. And I think that'll be it. So I'll do it to both sides and probably call it good. Then I'll start cleaning up all the metal and prepping for paint. Okay, we got things welded. Still not the best, but we're improving. This one had a little more access. So, but got those all kind of triangulated. Should be some good support back there, and I'm gonna call this good. I have some of the kind of removable pieces painted up. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of rough up the places I'm gonna paint in the back, kind of remove anything that's loose, wipe it all down with alcohol, and start painting that. All right, I got this little wire brush attachment to kind of clean up the steel. I think it does a really good job. So kind of takes away anyways, just kind of makes it ready for paint. So kind of here's area where we haven't done yet. And there's where we've done. So we'll go ahead and do as much as we can. There's lots of little tight spots. I don't know if we're gonna have to maybe do some of that by hand, but we're working on it. All right, got it kind of wire brushed, so got all the junk off, cleaned it up with some chemicals, and I'm liking it. It looks, you know, like really clean and new, and the paint should stick well to it. So I'll go ahead and start masking some stuff off that I don't want to get painted and start painting. All right, I got the bottom here covered, ready for paint. Kind of masked off a few areas up there. So first I'm going to paint some of the underneath stuff, and then I'll go around on top. Okay, I got the first coat done. Do a quick drive-by, and then we'll do the second coat. Yeah, I can see some spots that are light, so maybe we'll do 3 coats. Give it just a couple minutes to dry, and then we'll go on to the next coat. All right, here's after the second coat. Looks pretty good. I've got another can just in case. So I'll probably wait for this to dry overnight, take off all the coverings, and yeah, clean up the engine bay. Then I can start hooking up the cooling lines, brake lines, put the batteries in place. All right, here's a little game now that it's all cleaned up. Is this my weld or their weld? My weld or their weld? My weld or their weld? My weld. Here it is with kind of all the, essentially all the coverings removed. So I think it looks pretty good. My plan is for these ones, these bottom motor mounts, I'm actually just going to take one off at a time and paint it and then put it back on and do the next. So that's what I'll do with those. But I am ready to move on. All right, everybody, that does it for this week. See you next week.